Spiritual Manthan.
Have you ever found yourself in a season of life where everything just seems to be on pause? You know, when you're brimming with anticipation, drumming your fingers, waiting for that next big thing to happen, but it just doesn't? Well, you're not alone. These waiting seasons can be a real head-scratcher, filled with patience-testing moments and a hefty dose of uncertainty. But guess what? There's gold to be mined in these seemingly stagnant periods. Today, we're diving into the enriching and transformative power of waiting seasons. I'll share 5 enlightening reasons why you might be in this holding pattern and how each reason is secretly sculpting you for your personal and spiritual growth. So, grab a comfy seat and let's unravel the mystery of these waiting periods together. Who knows? By the end of this video, you might just start looking at these times with a whole new set of eyes. 1. You're not ready yet. You know, those times when life hits the pause button and you're left wondering, what on earth am I waiting for? Well, buckle up because we're about to uncover the first big reason why you might be in this season. You're simply not ready yet. Now, I know what you're thinking, not ready, but I've got my whole plan mapped out on Pinterest. Hear me out. Imagine you're about to bake the most epic cake the world has ever seen. You've got the recipe, the ingredients, but if you skip the mixing part and go straight to baking, you'll end up with a hot mess, not a masterpiece. That's exactly what the universe, or let's say, a higher power, is trying to help us avoid in life. Think of this waiting period as your mixing phase. It's not about the ingredients not being ready. It's about you being prepped, primed, and in the perfect state to handle what's coming. Life, with its infinite wisdom, knows when we're about to jump into the deep end without our floaties. And just like a caring parent who stops their child from running into the street, this higher power is holding us back for a moment, whispering, "Not yet, you've got a bit more growing to do." Consider this. Maybe right now, you're dealing with challenges or your life feels like it's on the world's most intense roller coaster. Jumping into something new, no matter how much you want it, could add to the chaos. This waiting time is your golden ticket to prepare, to grow, and to be truly ready for the wonders ahead. So, how do you embrace this not yet ready phase? Start by looking inward. Use this time for self-improvement, learning, and getting to the heart of what you really want and need. This isn't a stop sign, it's a gentle pause, a moment to breathe, reflect, and gear up for the amazing things to come. Trust in the timing of your life and believe that sometimes the best things come to those who wait, not just because of what they're waiting for, but because of how they grow during the wait. 2. Cultivating patience and resilience. Imagine for a moment you're an artist and life is your canvas. Just like any masterpiece, the process of creating it is filled with moments of reflection, revision, and yes, waiting. Patience, my friends, is not just about biding time. It's about embracing each moment as an opportunity to weave more depth and beauty into the tapestry of our lives. It's about standing in front of that canvas with a brush in hand, pausing to consider each stroke, each color, with intention and purpose. This pause isn't a delay. It's a deliberate choice to engage more deeply with our journey, to ensure that when we do make our mark, it's one that truly resonates with the essence of who we are. And then there's resilience, the backbone of our spirit. It's what allows us to face the storms of life, not just with the hope of surviving, but with the determination to thrive. Resilience is built in these moments of waiting, much like a tree, strengthens its roots in the silent, unseen depths of the earth. These roots anchor us, giving us the strength to stand tall and steadfast, no matter the weather. So, how do we cultivate these virtues? Start by embracing each day as a lesson in patience and a step towards resilience. Find joy in the small moments, the simple pleasures that life offers freely. And when challenges arise, remember that each one is an opportunity to grow stronger, more compassionate, and more resilient. In this season of waiting, let's commit to being patient artists and resilient warriors, knowing that the masterpiece we're creating with our lives is worth every moment of pause, every stroke of challenge. For it's through these moments that we discover not just who we are, but who we have the potential to become. 3. The timing is not right. Our timing, that elusive conductor of life's orchestra, ensuring each note, each movement, comes in at the perfect moment to create a symphony that moves and inspires. In the grand composition of our lives, we often find ourselves eager to skip ahead to the crescendo, the moment when all our dreams and aspirations come to fruition. But what if I told you that the beauty of the music lies not just in the climax, but in the build-up, the suspense, and the moments of silence in between? The timing not being right doesn't mean the universe is conspiring against us. Rather, it's ensuring that when our moment comes, the stage is set, the audience is in place, and the spotlight is shining just where it needs to be. It's about synchronicity, the alignment of circumstances and events that create the perfect backdrop for our dreams to take flight. Imagine you're a seed, planted with care and intention. Rushing to break through the soil before the season is right could mean facing a frost that you're not prepared for. The timing, then, is about waiting for the warmth of the sun, the nourishment of the rain, and the embrace of the perfect spring day to coax you out of the ground. It's in this waiting that you gather the strength to not just emerge, but to thrive and grow into the magnificent tree you're meant to become. So, let's embrace the wisdom of timing. Let's trust in the knowledge that our moments of waiting are not in vain, but are the universe's way of orchestrating the perfect debut for our dreams. And when the curtain finally rises, we'll be ready to step into the light, fully prepared to play our part in the grand symphony of life. Continuing with this creative and engaging approach would ensure that the narrative for each segment remains fresh, inspiring, and deeply resonant with the audience, creating a comprehensive exploration of the beauty and purpose behind life's waiting seasons. 4. For personal reflection and growth. Now, let's navigate into the heart of our waiting season journey: personal reflection and growth. Imagine you're on a long road trip, driving through a landscape that changes with each mile. Sometimes, you're zooming down a highway, eager to reach your destination. Other times, you find yourself on a quiet stretch of road, where the journey slows and the view invites introspection. It's during these quieter moments that we're offered a gift, a chance to reflect, to dive deep into the well of our soul and discover the gems hidden within. This waiting season is akin to pulling off to a scenic overlook on your life's journey. It's an invitation to step out of the constant motion, to breathe in the stillness, and to engage in a meaningful dialogue with yourself. Who are you beneath the roles and labels? What dreams pulse with life within your heart, waiting for the right moment to bloom? And what lessons have the miles traveled so far taught you? Personal reflection and growth are about using this time to realign with your true north. It's an opportunity to shed layers that no longer serve you, to nurture the seeds of new dreams and aspirations, and to cultivate a deeper connection with your inner wisdom. This isn't time wasted, it's precious time invested in becoming the fullest, most authentic version of yourself. Embrace this season as your cocoon stage. Just as a caterpillar undergoes transformation within the cocoon, so too can we use this time to transform, to grow wings of wisdom, courage, and resilience. And when the time is right, when the waiting has done its work, we emerge not as we were, but as the beautiful, vibrant beings we were always meant to become. 5. Appreciation and gratitude. Finally, let's talk about the jewel in the crown of waiting seasons: appreciation and gratitude. Picture this: you're an explorer, trekking through the vast terrains of life. In your quest for new horizons, it's easy to fixate on the distant mountains, the uncharted territories that beckon with promises of adventure and fulfillment. Yet, in this relentless pursuit, the beauty underfoot, the miracles in each step often go unnoticed. Waiting seasons invite us to slow our pace, to lower our gaze from the distant peaks to the path beneath our feet. It's here, in the slow unfolding of each day, that we discover a world brimming with beauty, wonder, and blessings. The laughter of a loved one, the warmth of a shared meal, the quiet comfort of a familiar space, these are the treasures that waiting seasons illuminate. Developing appreciation and gratitude during these times transforms our perspective. It shifts our focus from what's missing to what's present, from what's yet to come to what's already here. This shift is profound, not just for our emotional and spiritual well-being, but for our journey as a whole. Gratitude enriches our life's tapestry, weaving threads of joy, peace, and contentment through the fabric of our everyday experiences. So, let's use this waiting season as an opportunity to cultivate a heart of gratitude. Let's cherish the present moment, find joy in the simple things, and in doing so, build a foundation of happiness that will sustain us through whatever the future holds. For it's in the depth of our gratitude that we find the strength to face the waiting, the patience to endure the journey, and the wisdom to recognize that sometimes the most beautiful destinations are found not at the end of the road, but along the way,